with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
After the sack, another pass on second down. Complete to his running back. This is Jarquez Hunter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Empty backfield. 5 guys out wide for third and long.
Ready. 180.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. He fires one deep down the middle. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Oh, and it's a fake. Punter with the football. This is caught. And they throw it off. He gets them the first before being stopped.
I love the aggressiveness of that call. B, aggressive. B-E, aggressive. B-E-A-G-G-R-E-S-S-I-V-E, and the special teams on it.
Football on that 47-yard line. First down. Stafford's going to throw once more. That's him on the quick hitter. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook, wide open.
39-yard line.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Set.
From the gun and give to Hunter. And that short gain is enough for him to set it down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
First down, ball at the 36.
Ready. Look at alert.
Stafford from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it's second down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Here's second and 10 now from the 36.
21. Set.
Stafford now. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And things look tougher now with third and long.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Kate, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, you got to find a way to win.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Set. White.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He sends this one to the end zone, and the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Ooh, for a moment, thought those were our first points until he came and knocked it away.
Yeah, I think the message sent pretty clear after that play. You're going to have to try a lot harder than that to be the first ones on the board.
A 53-yard attempt.
It's no good and had the leg, but his aim wide right.
Nothing.
And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Jukes one defender. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
This is Walker on 2nd. Good defensive effort here. Drives him back across midfield onto their own side.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
And the Rams add a man to the secondary. We've got 5 in the nickel. 3rd down.
18. 70 Rangers.
Shotgun now for Milrow. He has the first over the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
19. 60 Maverick. Ready?
Hand off to Walker from the gun. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Off the play fake, Milrow. Throw left side, caught by Smith and Jigbo. And they're going to have 1st and goal when we begin our 2nd quarter. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment.
Ready?
Back now for the 2nd quarter, and the Seahawks, they have got to look towards the end zone. Walker reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks get the game's first points here in the 2nd. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. He creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Set. 180.
They'll run it with Hunter here from the pistol. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Stafford now off the play fake. Deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And that should be Seahawks football.
Hey, I get it, Kate. 3rd down, you're doing all you can to try to stay on the field, but unfortunately, poor ball security loosens his hold on it, and the defense knocks it free. Instead of facing 4th down, even better, that defense is off the field completely.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Stephanie. Cowboy 80. Cougar 19.
It's Walker on the option. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Short pass brought in. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. 18.
2nd down, Walker's going to get it again. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with 3rd and 3.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Set. 18. Ready.
They're running for it with Charbonnet. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
1st and goal. Here's Walker. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer. Now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Okay, ready.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Ready.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. It's caught. Barner. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Point after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14.
Rams, nothing. Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by Hunter. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they've set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. From the 45 on 2nd down. This is complete to Ferguson out left. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Ready. Go 20.
Oh, movement on the line before the snap, though. This is going to be a false start. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. To throw, Stafford. This is pulled in by McCole Hardman. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
So I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Set. Go 20.
The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. So that delay backs them up 5. Now 2nd and 15 to go.
Set. 180. You ready to spin? You ready to spin?
Stafford. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that game.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
On 1st down, here's Hunter. To the house, touchdown LA! The Rams start to fight back with their first points of this game. So great work by the running back there, Brock. Found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
And the kick is no good. The snap was off the mark, and that leads to a miss hit on the point after.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We money more Power Ranger. Mine also dangerous. Y'all talk outrageous.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Fielded at the 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Got ready.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Cut 19. Cut. Stretch the Eagles.
We go play action here. It's Milrow. Escapes the pocket. Hauled in by Arroyo on the right side. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover it. I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Setting up the running back screen. Now here he goes down the right sideline. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
Gotta be a pretty good actor. Gotta be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
Here we go.
From the red zone now. Cut near the goal line. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle.
Touchdown.
The Seahawks grow their lead just before halftime.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Myers to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks lead by 15 now.
Michael Dixon to kick
On
off.
now is Dixon to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. To the left and reeled in by Ferguson. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43. Connects with his back, Hunter. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48.
Set. 180. Omaha, ready, blue.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. Gets this one to Blake Morrow. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Rams are going to have a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Set. 280.
Stafford's going to throw once more. Has him running the comeback. And they stop him. He's marked down on that 18-yard line. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
front and a new at once. I would go have to walk back by. From the spots, but I be on old net. But I pull up on my cousin on Rainbow Drive. Whip clean, let the paint don't dry. When you front, claim you're sorry.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
Ready. 280. 59. Take 22.
It's Stafford once more. That one connects. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. Now the Rams are going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Ball at the 2-yard line.
Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Sorry, homeboy, but your flow sound used. Got to make your dues, baby. You know the rules. Whenever I travel the world, I let it through. If you choose to, now you get. Now I got to.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Ready. 280.
That's complete. Naku on the left side. Touchdown, LA! The Rams could make it a 1-score game as they cut it to 9 before half. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And he's got it. That catch gets him 2 and turns this into a 1-score game once again. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well either.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
You heard about man, the left controller, the lever king, I told you.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Set. 250.
Play action now for Stafford. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Set. 260. 20 high.
Stafford now against a blitz. Hits him on the in route. And he's tackled after a nice pickup, but we've got a flag down. This could wipe that play away. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Their work doubly as difficult now after that holding call. It's 2nd and 20. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Has him on the quick hitter. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Set. Yellow 20.
Stafford from the gun. Connects on the crosser. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Not a traditional spot we see teams going for it, but they only need a few inches. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. Man in motion wasn't set in time, just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. Rams going to punt on 4th down, and they're calling Ethan Evans to the field. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. He fields this at the 18. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
At their own 27-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Drive begins with a walker run. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on 2nd.
She trying to show me some. I got flows for days. Me my red like you know. We need to spike them crazy and take the sun.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Ready? Ready?
Staying with Walker. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on 3rd down.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Cougar 19. Buffalo 18.
Milrow from the gun. He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. And he stopped cold at the spot. We'll keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
60, 19.
Off the play fake, Milrow. To the left, he's got Arroyo. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
70 Timberwolves. 19 Tiger, 19.
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Let's go.
2nd and 10 now. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go. 19 tight. 19.
Shotgun now for Milrow. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Myers' kick is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Throwing now, Stafford. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Stafford. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Stafford now on 3rd down. That's caught for the 1st. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard gets him 17 yards. And it brings up an LA first down.
First and 10.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Tackle made by DeMarcus Lawrence.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Set. Blue 60. 11.
Now Stafford to throw. Completed over the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
We go set. 180. 21.
Back to throw, here's Stafford. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
For the 2nd time today, they're going to run the kick team out for the field goal. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. It's no good. It had the leg, but his aim wide right. And the deficit remains 2 scores.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Throwing now, Milrow. Hits him on the out route. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
There's no negatives ever on a great shoot for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Okay, ready.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Big Lion.
Here's Walker running right. He's got room to roam here. There he goes on the right side. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Myers to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks take a 3-possession lead.
14. Michael Dixon to kick off.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
Off the name, first of all, you ain't rap long enough. With me, you ain't strong enough. So whatever it is, they got you thinking that you Superman. I got the kryptonite. The mic, that's characters, not even good actors. What's gonna be the outcome? It's out of all the factors. You whack, you twisted, the girls are whole.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Ready. Blue 60.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd.
Kate, speaking from experience here, what happens now with the 3rd sack allowed, especially on an early down like that, is that head coach and coordinator going to have a conversation. Okay, we got to fix this. Do we slide? Do we chip? Do we keep more people in? Because the one thing you can't do is keep getting your quarterback hit.
Check down into the hands of Hunter. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
16 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
On 3rd and 2, Stafford. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. his own side at the 49. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
This is the end of the third quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Set. Ready, hot.
To throw, Stafford. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That is Nick Emanwari. And the Seahawks take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
I hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Here we go.
Milrow with it on first. And he's across midfield into Rams territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
They'll give up the gut to Walker. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Okay, break.
They've got first down from the 31.
Here we go. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
Running with Walker again. No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. Casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Let's go now.
Go play action here. It's Milrow. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, with some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Go. Dragon 60.
Now an inside give to Walker. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground. Now he is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
79 Broncos. Ready,
The throw. Here's Milrow. Yeah, this is caught. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're going for the end zone.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Oh, that's grabbed inside the 30. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams putting up points in a game decided. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. And you gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
Stafford's gonna throw for it. And he makes the catch, so hope not entirely extinguished just yet. Still a little glimmer remaining as that makes it a two-score game here late. All right, partner, it is a small step on a long road back, but a necessary one. The touchdown and that conversion drop us back down to a two-score game.
So you're saying there's a chance, Kate, just a little bit of a chance. Maybe they got to do it again and again and again. But all I know, time may not be on their side, but they did gain just a little bit of momentum.
Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Walker now from the gun. He is down all the way to that 15-yard line.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost and a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got first and 10 inside the red zone. And he got what he could there, only to the 14. Only 2 yards, and it brings up second and 8.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that, but let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
This throw is caught. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks make it a 3-score game in the 4th.
Jason Myers.
So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Hardman with a return. This makes it up to the 25.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's Stafford. Setting up the screen here for Coral. Space pass to 35. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Gets everything he has under this throw. Brought in inside the 20. It's a huge pickup on the play. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
2 yards.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got first and 10 from the red zone.
Set. Pretty hot.
Giving this to Hunter. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
Gosh, I gotta just be honest with you, kid. I marvel at the strength we see out of these running backs. The strength, the agility. I thought they weren't strong when I was playing, but the guys today just run right through contact at times without even blinking, and that's how you get those big chunk yard runs.
Stafford now. Has it in close. And he'll come cover up as they touch him down a few yards short of the first.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
Ready.
He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Touchdown or bust for him here as they set up for 3rd and goal.
Ready. Yellow 20. Stop. Moving hot.
Stafford back to throw. It's the 2-minute wind here in L.A. Rams hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. You'll no doubt looking for a moral victory here in lieu of one on the scoreboard, Bronk. It's 4th and goal.
Set. Stop.
Desperation time here. And he finds him in the end zone for an LA touchdown. The Rams making the scoreboard look a touch better. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
But how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
And instead of pushing for the line, look at that. He's pushed backwards to the 5. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And it looks like the Seahawks are able to recover that kick. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
Like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
60 average. 60. Go.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
Let's go.
Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. And the timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
Let's go.
Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd.
Hawk 70.
He'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times. So it's a win for the Seahawks. Well, Brock, I know you know this. There is good trips home, and then there is great trips home. And I'd imagine tonight's going to be a great one. Hard to contain these guys when you crush a division rival this badly.
What gives that away, Kate? Is it the smiles? Is it the joy? They're trying to keep it professional, interacting like no big deal. I know, but you know and I know that's going to be one fun plane ride home.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports with my partner in the booth, Brock Heward.